Tony and Rina are planning a project for homework. They are excited to learn about living things. But they have a problem. They do not know what makes living things different from non-living things. Let us see if Uncle Alan can help them with their project.
Uncle Alan, can you help us to understand what makes living things different from non-living things?
Hello, children. Well, to help you understand the difference between living and non-living things, I've come to Casela Nature and Leisure Park, where I'm surrounded by many things. But how can we tell which is living and which is non-living? Well, children, I want to start by looking at me. Do you think I'm a living thing? I hope you're saying yes, and I will show you a reason why I am a living thing. I've brought along my photograph album, and here's a picture of me when I was a baby. And here's another picture of me when I've grown up a little. And then I want you to look at me now. Do you think I've grown up? I'm older, of course, but am I grown up now? I've grown since I was a baby, haven't I? So one of the ways we can tell whether a thing is living or not is that a living thing grows, just like you. When you go to secondary school, you will have grown. You will be bigger.
What a good boy!
Look at this plant, children. It is a palm, but it is a living thing, and it's growing just like you are. Look to see how this palm grows into a palm like this. Look how tall it is. It is grown and grown so tall. Now, in order to grow, children, living things need food. They need to eat, like you ate your breakfast this morning. All living things need to eat. It gives them energy in order to grow. This plant also needs food, children. This is a mango tree. It needs food to grow into a huge mango tree. Let's just have a look for its mouth. Well, of course, children, you know plants don't have mouths, do they? They process their food inside the leaves, and it's called a process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So in order to make food, a plant needs sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. This will help to make it grow and grow. Let's have a look at how other living things feed. Children, I've been running, so I'm breathing very quickly. Can you see me breathing? I'm out of breath. Of course, we breathe all the time, but even when we're sleeping, we breathe. And one of the characteristics of living things is that they breathe. They breathe all the time. So children, breathe in and breathe out. When we breathe in oxygen. And when we breathe out, we remove carbon dioxide. Now, even plants breathe. It's not easy to see them breathing. There is a transfer of gases in the leaf here through small holes that we can hardly see through a magnifying glass. So all plants do breathe. Unlike human beings and other animals on land, fish get their oxygen from water. Surprising? In fact, water contains a certain amount of oxygen. Water gets into the mouth of the fish and flows out through the gills, which are special organs. So, we can say that fish breathe by drinking water. Now, there's one more thing that a living thing does. It reproduces. In other words, it gives birth to young ones. For instance, I have children, and my children have children. And what is more, your parents have children. You. Plants also reproduce. These seeds drop to the ground, go underneath the soil, and then grow into bigger trees. Dogs, cats, fish, birds, tortoises, all living things reproduce. That is, they give birth to young ones. Let us see if our young friends have understood what a living thing is. Tony, Rina?
Yeah, we've got it. It's very simple. Living things grow.
Living things feed themselves.
Living things breathe.
And living things reproduce.
Well done, children. You've got it perfectly right. Now, we've been looking at living things. So now let us look at some non-living things. Let's have a look at this bench. Is it living or non-living? Well, first of all, does it grow? No. Does it feed itself? No. Does it breathe? No. Does it reproduce itself? No. So this is a non-living thing. Let's have a look at this rock, children. Is it living or non-living? Well, ask yourself these questions. Does it grow? Does it feed itself? Does it breathe? And does it give birth to little stones? Well, I hope you've said no to all those questions. So, this rock is a non-living thing. Now, children, on the way home from school today, perhaps you'd like to look for living and non-living things. Remember the characteristics of living things. They grow, they feed themselves, they breathe, and they reproduce. Well, that's all we've got time for today, children. So, goodbye, children, everywhere.
It's not yet over, children. A few questions to know if you watched the program carefully. Just answer by true or false. A small chair will grow and will become a big chair. True or false? We stop breathing when we go to sleep. True or false? A car is a living thing. True or false? Elephants reproduce and give birth to small elephants. True or false? Plants need water to make their food. True or false?